Hey folks, Shashi Tharoor, Member of Parliament, has been vindicated. Delhi High Court has thrown out his case. So finally, good news for the opposition. Finally, Congress has won something. It's called the week that wasn't. Finally, we have a bigger pandemic than the coronavirus, again with no end in sight, the Taliban. People are asking Ashraf Ghani, president or rather ex-president of Afghanistan, why he fled Kabul. Seriously? If you are the head of your country and the capital city is taken over by the Taliban, what should you do? Put out a red carpet welcoming committee followed by a compulsory item number from a leading Bollywood starlet? I recommend Priyanka Chopra. What the hell? He has to run or he's DED dead, as we spell in Haryana. By the way, here's a list of endangered people in Afghanistan after the Taliban take over. This is a serious list. We found it online. Scientists, sportspersons, women, foreigners, former government employees, translators, drivers, medical workers, everybody else. However, just to tell you, it's a buyer's market. So there's some good news. It's a buyer's market right now in Afghanistan, just in case you want to buy land in Kabul. Very cheap. Just cheap. And the commission also is payable later because you're not sure the guy is there. So, all good. Taliban wants a peaceful transfer of power. I'll translate that. It means all members of Ghani's government must shoot themselves. Don't wait for us, the Taliban said. Just shoot yourselves. We're coming in 5 minutes. Yes, some people were shocked as Taliban declared Afghanistan as an Islamic state. Were we expecting a government based on egalitarian principles, democratic function, welfare state, where the government is answerable to the people? Let's try that here first. Odisha has launched a Let's Read campaign. Meanwhile, in UP, the Why Read campaign, doing very well. Doing very well. Just kidding, not true. 2 people were injured in stone pelting in Indore on August 15th. And let me tell you, both the groups were wielding the tricolor and celebrating Independence Day. That's what I've been saying. We don't need Pakistan or China to start a fight with India. We do it by ourselves. Why outsource? You don't need to outsource. It's against the country. Unpatriotic. Before we start the show, let's see the common man. And this is a uniquely common man, the most common of all common men. His reaction to India's victory against the run of play in the second test match at Lord's in the early part of this week. Here is the uniquely common man. Hi, uniquely common man.
One sec, I'm busy on phone.
Oh, who you calling?
Indian captain Virat Kohli, obviously.
Okay, obviously, and?
Sorry, Virat bhai. Sorry, Virat bhai.
Oh God. Okay, what did you do? Why does he seem upset? What did you do?
It's 3 a.m. in England now. Virat Kohli is sleeping.
Arey Baba. Yeah, obviously. Oh God. Okay, well, folks, one last thing I want to tell you. Railway travel has started, as you know, in Mumbai. And I've had double vaccine, but my makeup man, Ivan, has not. He's not even had one. He wanted a ticket, so I bought it for him and he went on the train. Safe! You're safe. Lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Afghanistan now in Taliban control. And what will change in Afghanistan now? All right, before we go into our top story, I want to tell a personal story because this week, or rather last few days, lockdown was released or removed in Mumbai, where I live, finally. I was so happy, so excited, ran out of the house to see freedom, finally. And after 15 minutes, I went back home because I don't know what to do. It's been so long, and I missed my mom, ghar ka khana, my sleep in the afternoon, the fact that I don't have to wear pants, my family members, my dogs, so I went back home. I'm already missing lockdown here. Classical condition bhi ek cheez hai yaar. We can't do anything now. We like lockdown. Why did they take it out? Why did you lift it, oh Chief Minister? Why did you lift the lockdown? We're enjoying it so much. All right, speaking of lockdown is over for now, at least in India and Mumbai, that is. But it is back in Afghanistan. Our top story. Taliban terrorists marched into Kabul this week. Well, marched is wrong because in those tight kurta pajamas that they wear, it's very tough to actually march. Your knee gets caught in that and you'll trip and fall. So it's more like without bending the knees walk. It's like old people walking who have broken knees, that kind of thing. All right, they marched in, whether you like it or not, and took full control of Afghanistan and said the Taliban plans to soon declare a new Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan 2 decades after they were removed by the US military. So let's go straight to the presidential palace in Kabul. The world is very upset about what America has done and very worried about what will happen to Afghanistan. And let's speak to the official spokesperson, Suhail Shaheen. This may be the real guy or it may be a cheap actor. Can't tell. I'm sure you can. Mr. Suhail Shaheen, interesting name.
Yes, don't get me wrong. It's Suhail Shaheen, not to be mistaken with Suhail Seth.
I would not use both in the same sentence. Suhail Seth is a friend of mine. I know the difference.
Just saying, because I too know the difference. The difference is that Suhail Shaheen shoots the people. Suhail Seth only shoots off his mouth.
Why would you bring that up? Anyway, I also know another Suhail, Suhail Khan.
Yes, there we may have a bit of a similarity.
What is the similarity between Suhail Khan and you?
Both of us are handsome and good looking.
Finally, a joke by our new writer, Kunal Vijayakar. Now that can be debated, sir. Let's move on and talk about the interesting things.
But there is a difference.
Oh, God, back to that. What's the difference?
After 20 years, this Suhail has finally got a hit. After 20 years, Suhail Khan is still looking for a hit.
You don't have to, underline what you're trying to say. We understood what you were trying to say. And by the way, have you seen Aryan? It was a hit.
What?
It was a great film and it was a hit. Okay, let's get back to Afghanistan and talk about the foreigners. All the countries are closing their consulates and are getting out. The foreigners are fleeing.
Please read my statement carefully. We assure all diplomats, embassies, consulates, no problem will be created for them. In fact, secure environment will be provided to them.
See, I'm smiling, not because I don't believe you, but because you just look very ravishing in a certain way. Really, a secure environment.
Yes, we shall keep them securely locked behind the bars.
Right, and hence there's fear everywhere. You can't blame people, everyone is leaving. Have you seen the footage of Afghans trying to board a plane at the airport? I mean, the desperate situation that they've got themselves into, the fear, the fact that there's no hope. Have a look at this footage.
That is nothing. Those people are just trying to go for vacation.
Vacation?
Yes, vacation. Do not worry. We have made alternative plans for them. We will send them on a permanent holiday.
That's how my cousins came into my house and never left. And now we are in court. No wonder people are running away, sir. Look at what you're saying.
Read my statement. There is no reason for anybody to leave. Nobody should fear us. We will not harm anybody.
You will not harm anybody.
Anybody.
You will not harm anybody.
Anybody. Except women. Americans, American women, women who behave like Americans, American men who behave like women, European women who behave like men.
Okay, all right. We've got it. We've understood. No wonder there's fear. So whatever you're saying and you're smiling and all that, but there's a lot of fear.
Please read my statement. There is no need for fear. The Taliban will provide education, college, recreation, and work for everybody in the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan.
Hold that. One sec. You said work for everybody, even for women.
Even the women. Then the men will get education, college, and recreation. The women will do all the work for the men.
Well, not the worst idea. No, worst idea. It is the worst idea. What about women's rights? That's one thing your statement does not cover.
Read my statement. It may not cover the women's rights, but it agrees to cover the whole woman. Rights, lefts, ups, down, eyes, nose,
Why?
bottom.
You made your point. Why do you underline it? Who writes this for you? Okay, let's talk about human rights violations. How are you planning to protect people from human rights violations? You have an abysmal record, sir. Please.
Read my statement. The Taliban will strive to make sure there are no human rights violations.
I can't believe that. How do you plan to achieve that, sir? Please tell us.
we shall get rid of human rights. No human rights, no human right violations.
How can you get rid of human rights?
If we can't get rid of the rights, we shall get rid of the humans.
You're just playing with words all the time. There's nothing liberal in your thought. Please tell me more.
Please just read my statement.
No, but your statement is just a bunch of words that you're twisting and spinning.
Not at all. Not at all. You are just reading the words. You have to read the sentences.
What sentences?
We have all kind of sentences. 25 years rigorous imprisonment sentence, life without parole sentence, the death sentence. In death sentence, we have options like firing squad, like beheading, hanging, drowning, killed by animals, all kinds of things, a lot of sentence.
Okay, all right, sir, stop there, please. We've understood everything, and I don't feel safe coming to Afghanistan. I'll give it another week before I leave, as far as I'm concerned. But once again, moving on, Indian cricket's greatest fan and a very common man, and yaar, मैं underline करता यहाँ पे, just like Kunal, very common man is trying to call the team. Very common man. One, can you please talk to us? Very common man.
One said, I'm busy on phone.
You're inside a phone. Who are you calling?
Ravi Shankar Jayajitra Shastri.
Ravi Shankar Jayadip Shastri. The way he said it. What? And?
He's abusing me.
Abusing you? Why? You've never even met him. Why would Ravi Shastri abuse you?
He's seen the show.
Oh. So you're probably abusing, ladies and gentlemen, watching the show at the same time, just like Ravi. I can't blame you. We'll take a break. Just get it out of your system. Abuse as much as you want. When we come back, we have some good news. There was horrible news so far, but we have better news after the break. Like कहता है ऐसा, I don't have any idea what news we have. Take a break. This COVID has changed people, folks. Even the gentlest have become very ferocious. Yes, you know, a poodle can become a Rottweiler because of what this does to you. Take a look at this. Have you ever seen an angrier man? Have you ever seen, and this is lockdown. This is not Big Boss, this is lockdown that has created that. Lovely guy, and this is what he is today. See how we are suffering across the world. Now here, folks, this is something to help you. It's not funny at all, or not that anything else was. Here are 5 foods, that will ruin your physique if you eat them at night. Day mein theek hai, but not at night. 1, pizza. 2, pasta. 3, dark chocolate, mind you. 4, red meat. And 5, ice cream. Or you can do the other thing, just avoid eating anything at night, which, you know, is the safest thing. But let me tell you the truth here. Most people only land up eating these foods because of the shock. The shock of lying in bed and noticing who you're still married to. Tutti frutti, please. Double scoop. Okay, let's go back to Taliban because they're the flavor, no pun intended, of the month. This is the Taliban and headquarters. This actually, I think, was what President Ghani used to call his office. And we're going to meet a guy called Mullah Baradev. No, Mullah Baradev's confidant and peon Mullah Barabar, who will fill us in what is going on in the presidential palace. Sorry for stammering, but I'm a little scared to actually talk to these guys. Before we start, what happened to your hand, sir?
This happened during the orientation with Taliban.
Break your hand during the orientation. Welcome to the week that wasn't, Mr. Mullah Barabar.
Hello, assalam. Yes, the week that wasn't is what Afghanistan was hoping about the last week.
Oh, that's painful humor, sir. It belongs here for sure. What a tragedy, what a tragedy. But just to be clear, your role in the Taliban would be?
I am the telephone operator, first for President Ghani, now for Mullah.
Wow, you kept your job. That's interesting. I see. And what is the difference in your roles with Ghani and now with the Taliban?
Well, I can show you.
Please do.
For President Ghani, I answer phone like this. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Afghanistan.
Sounds fine, sounds normal. And for the Taliban?
For Taliban, it's Assalamu alaikum. You are not welcome to Afghanistan.
I think that's also fair, because that makes sense. But how do you answer the phone with a fractured hand? I mean, is it?
With other hand, you just saw.
With the other hand, I see. So obviously you can't have 2 phones because that would be very difficult to operate at the same time. Getting back to how you answer the phone when with the 2 groups?
Yes, it's like for one you say hello, the other you say goodbye.
Right. You're being very clear here, very clear. Mr. Barabar, how come the Taliban, and this is a very important question, let you keep the job? I mean, after all, you worked for President Ghani. I mean, I thought they'd say goodbye.
I will tell you a secret. All Taliban have beards, turbans, Kalashnikovs, and frowns.
Frown, so?
Yeah. So when they arrived, I did this. Yeah.
Just point to note that this artist is from the Kunal Vijikar School of Acting. That was unnecessarily overdramatic. Go on, sir.
So they thought I was one of them. Even the Taliban don't know for sure who is the Taliban.
Right.
That's why many Taliban casualties are caused by Taliban itself, by mistake.
I don't want to criticize your accent, but you're sure you're not from south of India? Kind of changed. Anyway, go on.
Sorry. The mullah is calling. Wait. Death to America. Yes, sir. What, sir? Let me check, sir. Oh my God.
He wants someone killed.
Worse.
He wants many people killed.
Worse.
He wants what to be worse?
He wants pizza.
Pizza!
And he's very particular about his pizza. No pickle, no onion, no olives, only pineapple.
What? No pickles, no onion, no olives, only pineapple. I hate pineapple on pizza.
Yes. Also thin crust. He's watching his weight. I'm ordering, sir.
Why?
The steps to the United Nations are very steep. Last time, he had to take the rest after the third step.
Yes, but what was he doing in the United Nations if he's not invited and not legalized? Oh, I get it. He was on another mission. Okay. Talk to him.
Yes, sir. I'll check, sir. Just in case pizza is not available. No, because shops are closed, sir. Who closed the shops? You, sir. You did. Oh, okay, sir. Yeah. America is Satan, sir. Yeah. West is devil, sir. Yeah. We will teach them a lesson, sir. Yeah, we'll throw out them our country. No, they will go to hell, sir. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
He wants Burger King.
Oh God, and no pickles, no onions, no olives, only pineapple.
Yes, I'm in big trouble. He wants the double Whopper.
Yeah, well, to be honest, if you are going Burger King, double Whopper's the way to go. But what can you do? I mean, all these shops are shut. Where do you get it from?
I have no choice. I'll try your, that thing, Zomato.
No, I don't think you can. No, you can't.
Oh, Swiggy.
No, Baba, how can they reach Kabul? I mean, we are here.
Denzo.
No, Denzo, nothing. Okay, let's just move from there for a second. You're distracting me.
Okay, sir. I'm ordering. Sorry.
Instead, can you tell me how you had to redecorate the presidential office after Ghani?
Oh, I had to destroy his opera collection, his art collection, literature and poetry, his sports collection. Basically, everything gone.
Everything? Everything?
No, you're right. We have kept the toiletries.
So the art and culture gone, but you kept the toilet roll and the toothbrush. Good. But are you worried about your new boss discovering your identity? I mean, your life is in danger.
No. I have introduced him to something new. So he's completely occupied. He just love it.
What could that be?
YouTube. He can't stop watching. Especially that cooking show, your Factor Friend show. What's the name of the show? खाने को कुछ तो दो. आज सब खा जाऊंगा. खा के रहूंगा.
खाने में क्या है? I don't like the name either, but you're right. Go on.
खाने में क्या है?
That's right. I see. Any ideas for plans for Afghanistan in the near future that you've discussed with him?
Oh, nothing can be done. But after YouTube, he'll be occupied with the next distraction I have planned.
Oh, further distraction. What would that be?
Sudoku.
Oh, wow.
Then crossword. Then PlayStation. FIFA. Fortnite. We should be okay for at least a few years.
Right? It's a smart way to do things, I think, distracting him like that.
Wait. After that, a dictionary with new words like kindness, love, humanity, liberty, equality, democracy, altruism, foreigners, peace.
Okay.
He's not leaving that room.
No, I think generations will have to stay. This is going to take a long time.
Sorry. Yes, sir. Yeah, America is hell, sir. What do you want? Dunkin' Donuts with pineapple.
I hope the viewer has learned something from this entire episode so far. You cannot get pineapple with a donut. It just doesn't work. There's got to be, in civilized society, we have to draw the line in the sand and say, this is it. No pineapple. Firstly, with pizza is bad enough. No pineapple with Dunkin' Donuts. No, I won't allow it. I will not allow it. One would say over one's dead body, but one shouldn't say that because of the times we live in. What is COVID and the Taliban running amok left, right, and center, so we won't get to that. Now, let's check on Matosh, the most common man amongst the common men in a reality show that was held in India. Aam Aadmi of the Aam Aadmi. Literally, it comes down to that. Matosh ji, can you please tell us?
You rascal, you fool.
Stop. No,
Rascal, you fool, you idiot.
what are you doing? Are you nuts?
1 second, I'm on phone now.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to Ravi Shastri? Don't talk like that.
You are loser, you are loser, you are loser, you are loser.
No, stop that. Stop that. Who is on the phone? Please stop that.
Only person who took my call,
Who took your call? Who's the only person?
English captain, Joe Root.
Okay, carry on then, I guess. So, yeah. We won the game. You have to do little gloating. It's in our culture. Little bit of the gali galot chalta hai yaar. How hard is it? It's not racism just to say you're English or German, is it? How to act like a peacock? You can't get in your NSC में नहीं मिलेगा तेरे को.
Shall I say that?
मैं पहले बोलूं फिर बाद में. Okay.
Mohit, for pre-opening, I'm here only, na?
Permanent holiday.
We will start.
But why don't they listen to experience, na?